we lived. For Ibn Hazm. It was your idea to split your heart for me, to climb inside, to stay with you wherever you roamed. But my weight had a way of dragging you down, and you lacked brute strength to shelter me. After I made your hurting back fail, you had some revenge, kept me locked inside the cold place your love for me was buried. For years, I slept inside the darkest heart of you, dreamed of making an escape. I asked worms to carry me. Smaller. Sometimes I think the world wants my voice to be smaller, wants me to be smaller, like the woman in Delaware who starved herself small enough that her married boyfriend could squeeze her body into a styrofoam ice chest and float it out to sea. I don't want to need anything. Don't want to be heard or validated or seen. Don't want you to think about me after you stop. Alien rights. Would it help if I told you all the ways I don't quite belong to the human race? All of the times I've been turned down, looked over, found short of the mark. If I ask you to judge, you'll find me wanting. I know. Would it help me if I lie and say your acceptance doesn't mean much to me? Would it help if I say your pity, your condescension, your stony eyes can't flay my skin? Would it help if I told you all the ways I don't quite belong to the human race? Always speak to strangers. Once, strangers were strange. Now your mother is a stranger, and your father is a stranger. You're a stranger in your grandmother's house. Make people who care about you a fetish. Seek those who don't find you disappointing, who cherish your imperfections as precious proof of your humanity. What good is success if you can't love people you haven't yet met? If you can't come home to someone who, like you, is slowly trying and failing to heal the world. Red dress. When I was 6 years old, I overheard my mother talking about things I couldn't do. She can't wash her own hair. It outraged me because she never asked me to. I took the shampoo from her hands the next time, lathering my own long hair. She looked stunned. I stand too far away from you at the bar, not wanting to enter your sacred space. I don't want to see in your eyes a disappointment in things you think I can't do, like wear a red dress, or open up to you, or appreciate you for who you really are. A storyteller on stage mentions a man who loved her more than she loved him, and though she offered to give him what she could, her friends told her it wasn't enough, so she pushed him away. It might not have been the reason he died less than a year later, but the thought that it might have played a role makes her voice tremble. I was afraid if I wore the red dress, you would have known I love you, and you would have sent me on my way.